Eat my short. I am short. Very little. Tiny little. I am short. Everybody. I am short. Super short. Little. I'm short. I am short. I love short. MHOG podcast. Zen. Little short.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is the MHOG's Little Shorts. I'm your host, Wayne.
And I am Little Rum.
And today, we're going to talk about something that everybody likes. Well, most people. Most people.
Well, 95%.
Yeah. We're calling it, it's beer.
Beer.
That's right, beer. Everybody really likes some sort of beer. You know, I mean, there are so many different kind of beers out there. In fact, we were on the cusp of having our own beer made until all the apocalypse happened. So,
yes,
we're going to get to that later. So let's talk about beer. Rum, you're more of a beer aficionado than I am because I'm one of those
aficionado about all of it, really.
Because I'm one of those people who don't really care for beer.
I know you're in that weird 5%.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a beer out there that if you were to drink a beer and you had a choice, what would you go? I'll take that one.
It's more of a cider. I'm more of a cider guy.
Okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Ciders are good.
I like ciders. That's what I drink. Like if I drink a beer or quote unquote beer, it'll be a cider. You know, something along those lines. Well, then you
should check out Mangers.
Mangers? Okay.
Mangers is I would say one of the most popular Irish ciders on the market. It's been out for a very, very, very long time. But it's an amazing cider, and I really think you'll dig it.
Okay, well, I'll put that on my list, man, because I'm always looking for a new one. You know, I mean, I drink your normal ones that are here, like Reds and
Reds and Woodchuck,
yeah, and then there's
Angry Orchard.
Yep. What is the other one? It's something with an S, maybe.
An S.
Stolly? Does Stolly have one?
Stolly might actually have one. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had the Stolly, but I think I've seen it.
I don't remember. But there's a few that I've drank that I find really good, and some I drink that just seems a little too beer.
No, well, see, I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to beer. Since there's so many varieties out there, especially nowadays, much more microbrews and more small batch brewing out there than there ever used to be.
Right.
Used to be those type of brews you only found in like your granddad's garage, out in the middle of nowhere, and he's making beer. But now these breweries have popped up all over the place. I think it's very, very cool. And you go and hey, I've had some bad ones.
Yeah.
I've had some amazing drop dead ones that are just freaking phenomenal. But I like personally. I am I will always gravitate right out the gate to the darkest beer you got.
Gotcha. So more of like a Guinness kind of guy.
A Guinness, but even more so I love Russian Imperial Stouts.
Nice. A real hearty beer, right? Like a thick feeling,
Beer. Thick, heavy, yeah. Nothing that you're going to be slamming like 10 of them down without feeling like, oh God, I just ate like a family size hoagie.
Right.
Because they're very filling, but then I can go the complete opposite. I can go with with anything like a shandy, which is a lighter, more of a fruity beers. A lot of the fruity beers I'm not really into. I've had some of them that I've really, really liked. Like I like the Red Hare, which is they opened up the Sours brewery in the town just outside where I live, which
nice.
They do things like a lot of the grapefruits and stuff like that, which are interesting. Very good for summer. It's really hot outside. You want something that's it's a beer, but it's got a little bit of a fruit kick to it. So you feel a little bit better. Like it's kind of healthy. I won't get scurvy, but I can still get drunk. That sort of thing. But I dig it. I mean, you got a lot of breweries and stuff down there, and distilleries and all sorts of stuff. But the breweries are really picking up down your way.
Yeah, they are. They reopened the Dixie Brewery. Now it's actually being brewed in-house again. There's Gnarly Barley, which is a great place to, if you ever get a chance down here, to go check those dudes out. They're locally owned, and just they have such great different such a great selection on beer. Like they've all really cool like sounding names and cool stuff.
That's what I like about these beers too, because a lot of times those places will give you a sample,
Yeah.
but sometimes you don't get the option of a sample, but you're gonna buy it for the name. It's like, ooh, what's that? It could be like Grandma's Underpants. I'm buying Grandma's Underpants because I don't know what that tastes like, and you buy it.
I don't know. I don't know if you really would say those words together. Oh, I'm buying that because I want to know what my grandmother's underpants taste like.
Well, no, it's not because of that, but it's just the name is so funny to you. Like one of my favorite ones, and it's I always think of Jay and Silent Bob when I hear it, because there was one of their things was like they would say, "This is fucking clown shoes."
Yes.
The name of the beer is called Clown Shoes.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I like that. I like Clown Shoes. Dragon's Milk. Ooh, that sounds very gothic, and like I'm gonna roll a d20 and get extra experience points. Ooh, but I'm gonna drink a cool beer. But very good beer. All sorts of beers, man, and they just run the spectrum. I don't like beer that tastes like water. If I want water, I'll drink a Dasani or something. But I like a beer that has a unique flavor to it, and that's why I think the more beers you get into, if you start testing beer, if you really want to get into it, I think you're going to find some that you like, whether they be IPAs or just pilsners. I actually picture you, since you're not a heavy beer drinker, I would think you would really be into the pilsners.
The pilsners?
Yeah, different types of pilsners. They're a lighter beer, so they don't have that. You don't walk around with that something died in my mouth taste all the time. So
okay.
It's refreshing. You can still go, ooh, I had a beer. Like you feel like you had a beer. If you drink too many of them, but it's not like and their flavors are, there's a range of them. Some of them are, the flavors are, some of them are subtle, some of them are a bit more, they creep up on you, but there's a lot of great pilsners out there for people who aren't, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, that aren't heavy beer drinkers.
Right.
Start with a pilsner. If you like a pilsner, move up to a lager. If you like a lager, if you like the lager's a little too heavy, try a shandy. Shandies are good. Go into those, and then you could go. If you was just like, fuck it, I've had a hell of a day. I'm gonna smoke a cigar. I'm gonna smoke a whole fucking pack of cigarettes, whatever. I want to eat fucking man food that's messy, it's dripping all over me. God damn it, I want something beastly, and then you get a fucking like an imperial stout. You go for the heavy shit.
Right. Okay.
A great one to try if you want to really know what I like as a flavor.
Yeah.
Try. There's a lot of them out there that are so good, but one of my favorites is Old Rasputin.
Old Rasputin. That sounds like an interesting beer. It actually sounds like something you would like too.
Yes, it has a very distinct taste if you can imagine dirty, sweaty Russian Rasputin dripping in like mocha, and then you lick him. But this tastes better.
I'm gonna say that you're not making me want to drink this beer.
No, it's actually really good. I didn't sell it. I did. But
you did not sell it at all. You just told me that I need to stay away from bottled fucking rotten sweat. That's what you told me.
It's an acquired taste. I gave Amy a glass of it one time. We were out, and I said, "Oh fuck, I got a whole Rasputin." She was like, "Oh, I've never had that." I said, "Here, you got to taste this." I said, "If I give it to you, you have to drink the whole thing, because it's like fucking $9 a glass. So you've got to. I mean, don't waste this beer." She was like, "I won't waste a beer. I don't waste beer." I was like, "Okay." So I gave it to her. She took a big gulp of that. Went, "Oh my god, oh my god."
It was terrible.
She was like, "I don't know what the flavor is." I said, "It's Old Rasputin. That's what it is."
It's his sweat rag, Amy, that he just wringed out into a bottle.
When I ordered at the one place, it was called the Distillery, and I ordered Old Rasputin. The guy looked at me. They always have these people that are like super beer snobs.
Yeah.
At a lot of times these places, and he's like, "Well, I'd like to have a beer, but I want it to taste like old leather, wrapped in bourbon barrels, with a hint of clove."
With tacos next to me.
Yeah, it's like, I just want an Old Rasputin. And the bartender looked at me and went, "He wants an Old Rasputin." And then the weird snotty guy comes over to me. They stood there and they clapped for me. I was like, really, this is happening?
Why?
Because nobody orders this beer.
It's because they're bitches.
It's because it's such a strange, unique, acquired taste for this beer.
I'm going to have to find me one of those, man. I'm going to have to look it up.
You need to do it. You know what? You should do that thing with the beer on the YouTube channel. We should try that.
We should do it. Like, what I'll do is I'll go and find it, man. I'm sure one of these stores out here will have it.
Yeah.
I'll buy one bottle just so I can have it, I'm sure it's like $10.
No, you should be able to actually, a regular size 12-ounce bottle is probably like $5.
Oh, okay, all right, that's not bad. Okay, cool.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'll check that out, man. I'm interested in trying that out. So beers.
That's it.
I mean, guys, there's tons out there. You just got to go out and find your flavor, I guess.
Right, and that's great for putting children to sleep.
So yeah, look into our YouTube channel. Check it out. We got some videos up there that I posted. There's some older stuff, but check them out. They're funny. And be on the lookout for me and Rum doing some weird shit on YouTube pretty soon. But anyway, so beers. Go and enjoy yourself. Go check out Gnarly Barley if you get a chance. Go check out the old Rasputin beer that Rum just recommended. Or if you're like me, go try a cider. It's nice and easy.
It is nice.
But anyway.
Enjoy our tiny shorts.
Yes, so thank you very much for joining us. I was Wayne.
I'm Rum.
And remember, everybody loves little shorts.
I love shorts. Everybody. I love shorts. Super shorts. Wiggle. My shorts. I love shorts.